Good morning, Ms. Good morning, Ms. Williams Law. Good morning, Ms. Williams Law.
Your Honor.
Armani Show.
Yes, Your Honor. I don't know why it popped up with that.
What's your last name? Is that your last name?
No, it was ORR.
Armani Orr. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Belton Orr.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I got you. Good morning to you. All right, I think we have everybody here. Good morning, Mr. Hoffman.
Good morning.
We can get going.
Ready.
Let's go. Officer Thomas, good morning to you. You can open us up.
I don't want to use your insurance registration since it's a pilot.
I ain't got the current insurance.
Huh?
I ain't got the, I can't talk loud to people on. I ain't got the current insurance, remember?
State of Michigan 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins presiding. While court is in session, there will be no smoking, eating, drinking, sleeping, and or laying down. I will ask that if you have on any hats or hoodies that you please remove them unless due to religious purposes. Thank you to everyone. Good morning, Judge. Good morning to everyone.
Say that.
Judge, we can't hear you.
Good morning. Thank you, Ms. The gentleman with the sleeveless T-shirt on the iPhone. Can you unmute yourself? What's your name?
William Gilbert.
William Gilbert. That's not the one I'm talking about, but you're on the iPhone 4. That helps, Gilbert.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, I believe.
William Gilbert. Yeah, you're on now.
Hey, Judge.
Good morning.
I just came to say hi and won't nothing.
Good morning. What's up? You been all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
That's cool. All right.
Okay.
Thanks for stopping in.
Is that Darnell?
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
All right. Let's keep going. We'll wait on Marcus.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning.
Sorry about that alarm. Good morning, Ms. Thomas. Good morning.
All right, what about Gilbert's iPhone, the gentleman down there? What's your name? What's your last name, sir? Oh, Gary, that's Gilbert Gary, right?
Yes, Your Honor, this is Gilbert Gary.
Very well.
I couldn't hear, I'm sorry.
What about Jennifer's iPhone?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Good morning to you. What's your last name, ma'am?
Jennifer Greer. Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. All right, Mr. Greer, do you have proof of the class? Mr. Gary, do you have proof of the class?
This is Gilbert Gary. You talked to me, Your Honor? I'm sorry.
Yes,
It's cut out.
yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
finished my class, Your Honor, yes. I completed my class.
Where's the proof?
I'm sorry?
Where's the proof?
They sent me a certificate that I passed the class.
All right.
Yes, Your Honor. It's hard to hear you, Your Honor. I'm sorry, just cutting off.
Where, I don't see the proof of your class.
Approve. 1 second. I'm gonna I am sorry. I'm gonna give you the class proof, the class graduation they sent me. I thought it was in the system, Your Honor. I'm sorry. But I did go and I graduate and they sent me that graduation thing. You graduate the class.
Negron? Jesus Negron?
Yes, Your Honor.
What about you? Do you have proof of your class and stuff?
Your Honor, I have not taken a class. I honestly forgot about it. I called the first day that I was done with the court, and I called the second day, but my phone's off, so I only use Wi-Fi to connect. And I'm working a 6 to 6, so I tried to call 2 times on my lunch break, and I never got through to nobody. I was wondering if maybe I can get if you can give me like a week, I can get that done. I paid the ticket and I got the testing done as well.
Make sure we get all that documentation in there by next week.
Yes, sir.
Come back on the 10th.
Okay.
Are you gonna be able to get to class that soon?
Yes, I got it. I just got it right now.
Mr. Negron?
What do you want me to give you?
No, wait a minute, Gary, hold on, Gary. Mr.
I'm
Negron,
sorry,
are you gonna be able to get to class that soon?
I can I can call them today after lunch, or actually, since I took a few hours out of work, I left out of work, so I can call right now and try to get it scheduled.
Come back 9/21 next month.
9/21. Okay. Thank you, sir.
9/21 to 8/25.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
With your proof.
Okay. You said 9/21, correct?
Yes, September 21st, 2023 at 8:25.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
You have your proof, Mr. Sorry, take it easy. What about Glover, Dominique Glover?
I'm looking for it right now.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, this is- City of Detroit versus Dominique Glover, Elaine Glover, case number SP 1000497, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1283531, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1727581 and V 11372218. Appearance for the record, please.
May it please the court. Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Ms. Glover, please state your name.
My name is Dominique Elaine Glover.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Right. Today is the date and time set for a free trial and a show cause. Well, on the show cause, go ahead for purposes of arraignment, Mr. Bachman.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, please enter a not guilty plea on behalf of the defendant. If she waives any more formal reading of the information or complaint.
Let's set a trial date.
Please.
For these. I don't know what this parental control is. Let's set a trial date, give the officer an opportunity to come in, which he's probably not going to come in because that is Officer Crawford and belongs to the Detroit Department. Why don't you have a valid license, man? Or do you have a valid? Let me ask you that. Do you have a valid license?
No, Judge, you told me to go on betterdrivers.com and complete the certificate and email it to you, and that's what I did. And also you told me to go to the Secretary of State and find out why I couldn't get my license. I also did that. I have 2 pending tickets, one for the 36th district and one for Royal Oak 44th district.
And what ticket in the 36th district are you referring to?
I emailed it to you, the paper. I think it was driving out a license or something.
You emailed it to me. What email address?
My email address is dglover854@gmail.com. I just sent it to you before we started.
I haven't gotten it. Do you have a ticket number? Do you have a case number for that 36th district ticket?
Yes, can I grab it real quick?
Yeah, we'll pause.
Okay, one second.
Let's pass that matter. Let's go. Let's call the City of Detroit versus Jennifer Renee Greer, case number SP 133-1093. Appearance for the record, please. State your name for the record. I'm sorry. No appearance necessary. State your name for the record, Ms. Greer.
Jennifer Greer.
All right, today is the date and time set for a review. Ms. Greer, did you do community service?
Yes, yes, sir. I do community service every day. But on the 26th of July, my car was hit by another car or whatever. So all of my paperwork from my community service was in my folder inside of my car, and it's now being fixed by that person's insurance company. So all I have is the report of the accident stating that, you know, my things and everything are in the car, but I do have my paperwork for my community service. I'm on my way to work as we speak right now.
How does that tell me that you did community service?
Like, all of my paperwork is inside of the car, so I wouldn't be able to get the paperwork until they're done with my transportation.
And did you do it through Miss Green here?
Who?
Miss Green, did you go through Miss Green to do the community service?
At the Capuchin Soup Kitchen?
You went to the Capuchin Soup Kitchen?
Yes, that's where I do my community service, at Capuchin Soup Kitchen on Warren and Connors, or Midbury and Concord, where they pass out the clothing and the food.
All right, when can you bring me that information?
Yeah, can you give me like 1 week and I'll have it in to you?
All right, come back on next week on August 10th, 2023, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, have a good day. Good luck
You
to you.
Hey, Judge.
Yes.
I'm back. This Dominique Levy.
All right, did you send it to me? Or what's the case number? Let's go back on the record with Ms. Gallo.
Okay, the citation number
Yes.
is SP 128-35313.
All right, do you have $45, Ms. Glover?
Yes, I have $45.
Can you bring that down here?
Yes, sir, I can.
Why don't you bring $45? I'm gonna allow you to pay this reinstatement fee up front. $45. I don't know what this reckless, I don't know if that's gonna allow you to get a driver's license or not, but that'll give you, hopefully that'll send a clearance to the Secretary of State, all right?
Okay.
So you bring that down here, wait 48 to 72 hours to get that clearance. I mean, and then go back to the Secretary of State after you've paid that reinstatement fee on that case number. And then go to the Secretary of State. Your trial date is gonna be November the 6th, 2023 at 9 a.m., all right?
Okay,
Come
yes.
Hopefully you'll have a driver's license on that day.
Okay, yes, and I'm about to go down to the 36th district now.
Have a great day, ma'am. Good luck to you.
You too, thank you.
What about Mr. Gilbert Gary? Do you have the proof, sir? Did you send it to me? All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Felton Orr. Case number SP 131-2022, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 131-52281. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Harry Boffin for the defendant. Sir, state your name.
Felton Orr.
Thank you, sir.
All right, today is the date and time set for pre-trials in the matter. Mr. Orr, I'm gonna wait on your offer. Well,
I think we're gonna need a trial date, Your Honor, to be honest with you.
I was gonna say, pleading to the firearms charge as charged, $240. Dismiss, 12-month delay, and he's gonna have to take a firearms course and amended count of blocking traffic for the disregard of red signal. You have an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Baughman to speak with him.
Okay.
Very serious allegations, sir. Morning, Corporal Lash.
Good morning, Judge. How's your morning going?
Very well.
Good.
Your Honor, before we go to the next case, after you place them in the breakout room, can you give me 1 moment, just one?
Sure.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna ask Mr. Gary, do you have this stuff? Do you have the proof? Where is it? Unmute yourself, please.
Hello?
All right, Ms. Love, you gotta get up. Ms. Love, no laying down.
I'm sorry, Judge.
All right. Mr. Gary, do you have the proof?
Yes, Your Honor, I have the proof, Your Honor.
Where can you send it to me?
Yeah, how, Your Honor, I'm sorry, how I'm gonna send it to you?
I'm gonna put my email address in the chat.
Okay, Your Honor.
The email address is in the chat.
Okay, I just screenshot on my phone, Your Honor. I'm gonna send it to you right now.
Very well.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
Well, you're not done yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Let me try to email. I'm sorry.
On the iPhone there, can you unmute yourself and state your name, please? I just sent you a request to unmute yourself. What's your name, please?
Herbert Whitty.
Herbert Lee, can you put a shirt on, sir?
Okay.
Herbert Lee.
Said Whitney.
He said, Whitty? Okay, where? I see. I see. iPhone, man.
Y'all supposed to talk to a prosecutor before my Zoom meeting?
That's sir. You talk to the court officer. We're not even talking about that.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, you can.
Somebody's in the court building there? That gentleman's in the courthouse?
Yes,
What's your name, sir?
Brian Lewis.
Brian Lewis.
Yes.
Good morning to you. Good morning,
Good morning. Good morning.
All right. Whenever we get back, Miss, what's Mr. Orr want to do, Mr. Baughman? Mr. Baughman? No, Mr. Baughman?
Your Honor, we're ready. The defendant's gonna waive rights to any further hearings or trials.
Hold on, we're not on the record yet. I was just.
Oh, forgive me.
Are you ready, Miss Williams Law?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Orr. Mr. Orr, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client do?
Your Honor, the defendant's gonna waive rights to any further hearings or trials and plead guilty here today. He's been advised.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Orr?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
I know this guy is not putting his clothes on Zoom. Put your hand down, sir. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 90?
So you can say that again?
Let me see. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Bachman went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not? Did Mr. Bachman go over your other advice or rights?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
You have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, once you take this deal, you'll be giving those rights up?
Yes.
Again, 1 year, please. You know that you'll be giving those rights up?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to February 18, 2022, at around 8:56 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Warren and Evergreen, sir. Do you have an occasion that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Oh, yes.
So this allegation is true that you're out here with a facsimile firearm?
Yes, it was in my backseat.
And you pulled this firearm out and at least
Oh,
showed
no.
it to someone?
No.
Mr. Bachman?
Trial date, please, Your Honor.
Yeah, if you say you didn't do it, then that's not, we're gonna take it to trial. All right. What's wrong with your license?
I have a 30-day restriction on it. I paid the $45 fee. I had a ticket out in Clinton Township. I had to pay off, and they put me on a 30-day restriction.
All right, come back with a valid driver's license. Come back for trial on November the 6th, 2023 at 9 a.m. I can't take your plea because you, one of the elements of the crime is that you had to have showed this firearm in a manner that you were intending, or acted as if you were intending on using it. Or at least display the firearm in a manner that puts somebody in makes somebody reason to believe that you were going to use it. All right.
Okay.
All right. Come back on November the 6th, 2023 at 9 a.m. All right.
Okay.
All right. Have a good day.
You too. Appreciate you.
Mr. Love, you there?
Did we lose Mr. Love?
No, Miss Love. I
Miss
don't
Love.
think we lost her. She's on. I don't know what she's doing. All right, let's pass that matter.
Hello, Your Honor.
Yes, Ms. Love.
Good morning.
City of Detroit versus Lori Denise Love, case number SP 1236937, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 123703001. SP 1429757, counts 1, 2, and 3. Wait a minute, strike all of that. That's not Love. Or what, that was Love, okay. Appearance for the record, please.
Philip X. Walling, representing Lori Love.
Ms. Love, can you state your name for the record, please? Love, can you state your name for the record, please?
Lori Denise Love.
All right, today is the date and time set for a
Show cause according to my docket, Your Honor.
very well. That's for purposes of show cause or arraignment.
As the purpose of the arraignment, Your Honor, I ask the court to set aside any and all bench warrants, waive any kind of formal reading, stand mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. I do have valid insurance for Ms. Love, but okay. Now, Ms. Love, what about a valid license? You have a valid license?
No, because it was suspended until I got that registration and my insurance. And I had a court date prior to that, but I was not able to, I believe it was July the 15th. I was not able to attend that one because I was in Salvation Army Harbor Light residential substance abuse treatment from June the 6th until I completed on the 24th of July.
Are you
You
gonna
have
be able to get your
proof of
license?
that, ma'am? Oh,
Pardon me?
Are you gonna be able to get your license on the next court date?
I mean, I don't know what I have to pay. Is there any tickets that I have to pay? Because I can pay them today if necessary. I have a valid license. I just think that it's suspended.
You've already run Ms. Love's license. You've already paid the $45 reinstatement fee. That was the purpose of allowing you to do that, was for you to get a license. And,
Okay, yes, I have a license. I just didn't know if it was valid or not.
well, that's what we're talking about. I think if just because you have a license, if it's not valid, it's considered not having a license, right?
So what do I do, Your Honor, to validate my
Hold on a
license?
second. Let's see what your license looks like. It may be valid. I don't know. You paid the $45 reinstatement fee. The only question is, I don't know if you have to go back to once you pay the reinstatement fee, does it automatically?
Judge Perkins, courtroom, what's the case name? She downstairs, why she didn't stay downstairs? That's not, she's scheduled for tomorrow. Hold on, let me get a confirmation from the judge. Judge, I have a scan down at the window. She's scheduled for tomorrow. Is it okay if she comes up? All right, bye-bye.
I'm gonna set aside the default on SP 1429757.
thank you.
It appears that you're eligible for a license. This Love, you need to go to the Secretary of State. I'll give you some time to do that. You want to come back on a pre-trial October 9th, 2023 at 8:30?
2023?
Yeah, October the 9th. Well, go to the Secretary of State and see what it takes for you to get a license. From what it looks from this angle, it looks like you're eligible, but they'll let you know. So I'll get that appointment as soon as possible.
So am I coming back to show that I have a valid license? Do I have any tickets or anything to pay?
Well, I can get you a deal today, but the deal would be better if you have a valid license, registration and insurance.
I sent you the registration and insurance.
I got the insurance and I did get that. The registration, I guess, is sitting right behind it. I can't see it. But keep the insurance and registration together, bring a valid driver's license, and we can get you a better offer. Not unless you just want to take an offer today.
No, I'll take the better offer.
I thought so. All right.
So can you
Come back.
give me those dates again?
Pardon me, come back. Say that again now?
I'm coming back on October the 9th.
Yes, 2023
At what time?
at 8:30, all right?
Okay, thank you very much, Judge.
With a
Yeah,
driver's
very-
license.
Pardon me?
With a driver's license.
Okay, thank you so much.
Have a good one.
Have a good day.
City of Detroit versus Herbert Sean Whitty, case number SP 1427253, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1427254-1. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman for the defendant. Sir, please state your full name.
Say.
Is he there?
Would you restate the defendant's name, Your Honor? I'm not sure if anybody heard you.
Sean Whitty. Herbert Sean Whitty, he's there.
Whitty,
Press
Mr. Whitty.
Unmute yourself, Mr. Whitty.
There you go. How you doing, Your Honor?
Very well. State your name for the record, please.
Herbert Sean Whitty.
Very well. Today is the date and time set for a arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, counsel.
We will waive any more formal reading of the information or complaint or warrant. Your Honor, please enter a not guilty plea on behalf of the defendant for the purpose of arraignment today.
All right, Mr. Whitty, have you ever entered a not guilty plea on this behalf with a $0 bond recall a warrant? Mr. Whitty, have you ever had a driver's license before?
Yes, sir.
You got $45?
Yes, I have $45.
Pay this, come down to the courthouse and pay this reinstatement fee in person. Wait 48 to 72 hours, you can potentially get a valid driver's license. I can have you back. If you have a valid driver's license, we'll offer you a blocking traffic, $175.
Okay.
So you have an ink pen, sir?
Repeat that, Your Honor.
You have an ink pen?
I can grab one right quick. Hold on 1 second. I'm ready, Your Honor.
SP 142-72532. SP 142-72532. That's the no proof of insurance. Pay $45 reinstatement fee. That'll leave the case open. Bring valid license registration. I'll offer you, bring valid driver's license and insurance. I'll offer you that blocking traffic $175 on October the 9th, 2023 at 8:30.
Okay, hold on. October.
And the 9th, 2023 at 8:30.
Trying to get another pen. That pen, one October the. Right, to get this. Oh, okay, right there. He said October the 9th.
2023 at 8:30.
October 2023 at 8:30.
Yep.
And okay,
All right.
can you repeat that ticket number for me? SP.
But you have a pen.
I did have a pen that went out as I started writing at the end, Your Honor.
SP 1427.
SP 1427
25
32.
Come down to the window at the courthouse, pay $45 reinstatement fee up front. Go wait 48 to 72 hours, approach the Secretary of State, see if they'll give you a license, all right? Bring out insurance and license
Okay,
and $175. We'll amend the ticket, the moving violation to a blocking traffic, and we'll close the matter out.
okay, thank you.
Have a great day, sir.
You too.
All right, on the Learning Center, Learning Zone, I'm pressing unmute. I asked you to unmute on the Learning Zone. You were in the courthouse, I think. No, that wasn't you. That was the Motorola. Learning Zone, asking you to unmute. All right, let's move on. Mr. William Jerome Gilbert III.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning. City of Detroit versus William Jerome Gilbert III, case number SB 1238363, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Laughlin on behalf of the defendant. Sir, please state your name.
William Jerome Gilbert.
Your Honor, for the purpose of arraignment, please enter a not guilty plea for the defendant. He waives any more formal reading of the information, complaint, or warrant.
Mr. Gilbert, do you have valid license and registration? Let's see, let's run his driver's license, please. Let's see the registration, Mr. Gilbert.
It's not in my name, but I don't have a car, but it's a valid registration for the car that I drive.
What is this 2015 Jeep?
No, I no longer, I don't have that car. That car was gone in 2021.
Let's see what his license says.
You want me to be, okay, I'm sorry, Judge. You want me to run his license, right?
Please.
Okay.
Well, whose insurance is, whose registration is this?
Oh, the one I'm going to show? My mom's.
And you stay with your mom?
Yeah.
See what you have. All right, the license is valid. Still haven't shown me any valid registration.
I'm going to get it now, Your Honor.
Let's pass the matter. Good morning to you, ma'am. What's your name?
Sharina.
Pardon me?
Sharina.
Sharina Gantz? Oh.
It's supposed to be tomorrow.
Oh. Learning Zone, I just muted you again. Good morning. Learning Zone, can you unmute yourself and state your name, please?
Good morning. You here to assist us?
Learning Zone.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Give me some water. Did you want some water?
And then Mr. Gary, I don't see a email that you took that class.
Say your name. Say Arthur
You
Green.
have paperwork with you
Go
now?
ahead. Get this.
All right, hold on. Learning Zone, what is your name? You're
Arthur Green.
talking and having a conversation with somebody. What's your name?
Arthur Green.
Arthur Green?
Yes, sir. Your Honor.
All right, good morning. You're gonna have to limit your conversation until you get off the Zoom.
How renamed it, Your Honor?
All right, now let's see if we can get, Mr. William Gilbert out of here. Mr. Gilbert, have you got the documentation?
Yes, Your Honor, I emailed it to you.
No, not you, Mr. You're
I'm
Mr.
sorry.
Gary.
I was gonna email it. I'm emailing it to you now, sir.
All right, let's pass that. Mr. Gary, do you have the can you hold the document up to the screen? Gary Gilbert.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you hold the document up to the, can you hold the document up to the screen?
They did email it to me, Your Honor. They didn't give me in my hand. They sent me email. I screenshot and I emailed it.
If you forwarded that to me, you must have gotten the email address wrong, because that should have gotten over here by now.
It's under summergilbert66@gmail.com. Summer like season Gilbert66@gmail.com.
Summer, SUMM?
Yes.
All right, you have to resend that. I put my email address in the chat.
I did screenshot it and send it to you, Your Honor.
You must have made a mistake, because Mr. Gilbert got me his. Let's go back on the record with Mr. William Gilbert. Mr. Gilbert, I have a valid driver's license. And I'm accepting your representation that this is you drive this vehicle. It is the same address. I'm gonna just give you a time dismissal for providing valid documentation, sir. Have a great day.
Thank
you. So, Mr. Gary Gilbert, you need to check that email and resend it.
Okay, Your Honor, I'm doing it right now. Sorry for the bothering you.
Is Jamel Green here? All right.
Which one? This next one, okay.
Arthur Green.
Your Honor, we both hear Arthur Green and Jamel Green. That's my uncle.
Arthur Green, and you have, oh, you're Jamel Green?
Yeah, I think you got my court on September 19th, though. You had me and my son and my uncle last month, all in the same Zoom call.
Arthur Ramice Green? I mean,
No,
Jamel
my name.
Ramice?
No, I'm Jamel Ramice Green, 815-78.
78. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I need, well, your son didn't pay. I don't know if that's your son.
Yeah, that's my son, Jamel Ramice Green, 1129-97.
He didn't pay. He didn't pay. Where is he?
I can get him on the phone right now, Your Honor.
You don't have any case, do you?
I have a case, but it's not today, sir. You asked me to go get my license, and they said I can't get my license until next year. I paid all the fees and everything, but they said I can't get my license until June 24th of next year, because I never ever had
that whole household keeping the lights on in the 36th District Court, huh? Everybody.
Yes, sir. I'll tell you the truth, sir. Yes.
Keep the whole lights on. This is the city of Detroit. Hold on. This is the city of Detroit, but there's Arthur Leonard Green, case number SP 142-88691, SP 144-8610, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for record, please.
Arthur Leonard Green.
Philip X. Walling representing Arthur Green.
Today is the date and time this is set for.
Looks like a
Pre-trial
pre-trial.
of the matters. Mr. Green,
Yes, sir.
do you ever, I don't know, do you have a valid license, sir?
No,
Pardon me?
no, sir, Your Honor.
Do you ever intend on getting a license?
I don't know if I ever gonna get them back because they been suspended for so long, for years. I don't know if I'm ever get them back, Your Honor, because I went to Secretary of State to go try to get them back and they wouldn't give them back to me.
Why is that?
I guess my name ain't in the system or something, they was telling me. And so I tried and they turned me down. And I guess I can't get them back no more. But I was wondering if I could,
Go ahead.
I was wondering if I could just pay the ticket for them. Just I can't get them back.
Offer is gonna be failure to display, $240 fine. It's gonna abstract to the Secretary of State, however, it won't carry any points. We'll discuss the other matters, with stipulation of probable cause. I'll put you in a breakout room with Mr. Philip X. Walling. Speak to him. If he wants to take the deal, read his advice and rights. He has an absolute, make sure he knows he has an absolute right to a trial. All right?
Well, I'll reinforce them. You just told it, but I'll reinforce it to him.
Yeah, reinforce it. That's the most important thing is that right to a trial. And the court's on it. Where is Arthur Green? Is there? Join the room, please, sir. What about, let's see. Gantz, do you have a license now? Ms. Gantz, do you have a license? Run Mrs. Gantz license, please. All right, Renard Lynham.
I'm here, Your Honor. Hello?
2277.
Yes, sir.
That's my brother's birthday.
I'm here, Your Honor.
I hear you. Where are you?
Right here.
All right.
Hello?
Hello, hold on a second.
Oh, you can hear me. Okay.
You can't be in a rush now.
No, I didn't know if you could hear me.
All right, come on up, Ms. Gantz, please. This is more than I thought about.
Mr. Joseph, Ms. Gannett.
Ms. Gantz.
She said she.
She what?
She called me, did she want to call me back? I was gonna let her know that. She said she was going to. He just brought it. He just brought it like Gary from downstairs.
Do you have valid registration and insurance?
Yes.
You have that document on you too?
I would have it on my phone. I don't have a registration.
Why don't you want to take care of this today?
Because for one, I don't have the paperwork, for two, it says bill to stop with the insurance. I got into a car accident because the car in front of the group who I hit from behind slammed with the brake at the time. They didn't know if they were going straight or if they were turning. They slammed, she slammed, I slammed, so I hit her. It wasn't the stop, that's why I was like, I would work, but I've never been in a car accident before. Nor if I had to come to court.
Slow down, slow down, slow down. All right, you gonna hire your own lawyer? You're gonna talk to somebody here?
I would like to try, I wasn't trying to have my court date today, I gotta go get my license, my birthday, my license about to expire, I have to work, I have to do today. I was trying to reschedule my birthday.
All right, so go ahead, reschedule it. I don't know.
That's why they sent me upstairs, I went
How much time?
downstairs to reschedule it, and he made a call and.
They sent you to the right spot?
He told me to sit down here, I didn't want to interrupt you, because I tried to.
I was trying to help you get this matter resolved. So you didn't have to come back.
I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just trying to make sure I'm doing.
We have a lawyer here for you. All right? Do you want to sit down and wait a minute?
I guess I don't have to do it.
You do. All right.
Okay, how much time do you need, Ms. Gant? To return to court?
It's okay, I'll do it now.
It's not that serious now. I'm trying to accommodate you since you came in. And we can get you a lawyer, we have two very good lawyers online. You have a cell phone on you? You can go out in the hallway, zoom in, I can get you to speak with the lawyer. And we can get you another date if you need to.
Y'all finished it already? Y'all start them up again?
All right, this is Ryan.
He's not scheduled until August the 17th, we trial at 9.
He's not?
Yes, that's his next court date.
Why are you here, Mr. Lynham?
I had a court date for, I thought it was August the 3rd. I thought it was today.
He had a court date for August the 3rd, that was with Judge Sabri in the criminal court. They rescheduled it to August the 11th.
I seen Judge Sabri.
Yeah, that was your first case.
I seen her last week sometime.
We'll consolidate all these cases because he doesn't have a court date for this one. Huh? You want to just put it in the system and consolidate them, come back on the 17th? These, all this open alcohol, motor vehicle driver and all that stuff. Yeah, this is absolutely ridiculous. Put all of them on the 17th. Come back on the 17th, sir.
Okay, what time? It's the same time?
8:30, yeah.
Okay.
Did Mr. Green ever make it out?
Let's see if Mr. No, he never did.
Am I done, Your Honor?
Come back on the 17th, Mr. Arthur Green. I mean, Mr. Lynham.
Okay, all right, thank you.
I'll try again. Go get him.
So you want me to take all of these defaults out and then you put 17 too?
Yeah. You'd have to do it anyway. I mean, I was going to call the cases today and get them. You don't even have to take the defaults out now. You can just put the other dates on there. It doesn't matter. No, because as long as I got that sheet on the other, you don't have to do anything. As long as I got that sheet, I'm gonna pull it up anyway and call all the cases that day. Let's go back on the record with Arthur Green. Mr. Green, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, at this time, my client wishes to accept the people's offer. He will be pleading to one count of failure to display, the balance of tickets to be dismissed. He has been told of his rights, especially his right to trial.
All right, Mr. Green, is that what you want to do, sir?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand, please?
Yes, sir.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, sir.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Walling in the breakout room went over your other advice and rights, did he not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
Have any question about those rights?
No, sir.
You know about taking this off, you're gonna give up those rights?
Yes, sir.
Anybody offer you anything other than what we said and we'll do it today?
No, sir.
Let me draw your attention back to April the 8th, 2023 at around 9:14 a.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Tyerman and Spinoza. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Did that officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
You could not do so, could you?
No, sir.
Why is that?
Because I didn't have them. I didn't have a license on me.
All right, I'm gonna find you guilty of the amended count of failure to display. $240 fine, stipulation of probable cause. I'll dismiss the other matter.
So stipulated.
All right, when can you pay the matter? $240, Mr.
Today.
Green.
Today, Your
Today?
Honor. Yes, sir.
All right, let me give you till next week to make sure that gets in here till August the 10th, but pay it today at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit, or come down to the courthouse and pay it in person. If you're told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone. All right, there's nothing
Yes,
further.
sir.
That'll conclude the record on this. Let me ask, where's Mr. Green? Where's Mr. Green? The other Mr. Green?
I'm sorry. My
Let me
son,
ask you this. Who has a driver's license in their house?
my wife, that's it.
And she gotta do all the work, huh? Nah, y'all keep on driving.
No, see, actually, you had me to go to Secretary of State and get mines, and all my stuff and fines are clear. And I passed the test for my license, but I gotta come back to court with you on the 19th, but she asked me to ask you if there's anything they can do for me to get my license earlier than June of next year, because I never ever had a driver's license. But now
Tickets.
now everything.
We'll see on the 19th. Why don't you take Mr. Green to help us get a license then?
My son?
No, Arthur and your son.
Yeah, I'm already working on my son. I'm gonna pay my sons off, and then I'm gonna help my uncle as well. My uncle just don't have the valid ID because he has a very old ID, and it's kind of hard to get his information through the Secretary of State. So that's what I'm working on now. I just got his birth certificate and Social Security card, so he should be able to get his ID and then get his license pretty soon.
Y'all put a lot of pressure on your wife. Y'all put a lot of pressure on your wife in that house, don't you?
Yes, sir. Well, it's just me and her. It's just me and her. My uncle just here because I'm doing his court, and my son stays with he said with himself, him and his lady. So it's just me and her, really.
All right. If there's nothing further, good luck to you both. I'll see you back on the 19th, I guess.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too. Now take care.
Bye-bye. Let's call the city of Detroit versus Sharina Lanice Gantz. Case numbers SP 1426804, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1426861. Appearance for the record, please. Mr.
Morning,
Barry,
Mary Hoffman or Ms. Gantz, would you place your name on the record, please?
Sharina again.
That's not going to work too
Ms.
well,
Gantz,
Mr.
state your name. Thank you.
We can't do it all.
Mr. Hoffman.
Yes, Your Honor. Are you having trouble hearing me?
Yeah, it's coming through kind of slow and a little distorted. But,
May I please log on a different device? I have another device. It works better.
It's
Well,
okay.
why don't you
Just
just-
do what you gotta do. I'll click in.
Why don't you just turn the camera off on this, all right?
Understood.
All right, that's better. All right, now, today, we'll call today the date and time set for a pretrial. However, Mrs. Gantz is scheduled for tomorrow. Ms. Gantz, is charged with, no valid, a license improper, no insurance, no registration, and a failure to stop within clear distance. And Ms. Gantz started to, as purpose of arraignment, go ahead on that.
Lebet Walling representing Ms. Gantz, please not waive any kind of formal reading, stand mute at any time this time. If there are any warrants, please recall them. All right, we'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. I know Ms. Gantz, I can appreciate the fact that she's never been here before. She hasn't had any tickets, at least according to her. Well, she has had 2 tickets before, but only for no plates and no insurance. But nevertheless, she started to indicate to the court how the accident happened. And whenever I see a sure clear distance, pretty much officer sees this as well. When you run into the back of someone, it's kind of like, almost, and maybe counsel will have some objection to me saying this, but it's almost like no excuse. It's almost like strict liability. It's almost as if what they're saying is that no matter what happened in this accident, the fact that you were close enough to that other person to run into them, then you're strictly liable for that almost. Now, I would say that I guess it could be a situation where you're sitting at a light, the car in front of you is at the light, you're still, and somebody comes and just smashes you in the back so hard that you are just run right into the back of the other person. I don't know how that would go, but what I want you to do is, Mr. Walling is excellent at what he does. I do have a valid driver's license for this young lady. She indicated that she had valid insurance. She indicates that she will be going to the Secretary of State this week. So to do what? She has a valid license.
I think she indicated that she was going to renew her license.
Gotcha.
It is valid. I did pay the ticket because I didn't know it was suspended. It is valid. I just turned 25 on Saturday, so I'm going to renew it.
What ticket did you pay, Ms. Gantz?
If I'm not mistaken,
she paid the tickets that she got earlier this year. She paid an expired plate and a no proof of insurance ticket.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Walling. If you bring me valid registration, insurance, and you bring me and I we have a valid driver's license on your next court date, we can make it quicker for you if you need to. Then I will offer her a blocking traffic. You can explain that to her what that means. It'll be a $175 fine. And then, but you keep in mind, you have an absolute right to a trial. So Ms. Gantz, join the breakout room, speak to Mr. Walling, and then let us know what you want to do when you come out, all right?
I need a bit of clarity, Judge. You said she needs to produce her license. Isn't her license valid per the Secretary of State right now?
She doesn't need to produce her license. I have a valid license.
Okay, very good.
She needs to produce valid insurance and registration. Join the room, please. All right, let's move on. This is Rashawn Bates. Where's Miss Bates?
Yes.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Rashawn Bates, case number SP 14533-281, SP 1350642, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Ms. Bates, state your name, please.
Rashawn Bates.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Today is the date and time set for
Arraignment on the bench warrant, Your Honor. The defendant for that purpose waives any formal reading of the information or complaint or warrant, stands mute.
enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Bates is in the park after dark. I'll allow you to plead straight up to that. Fine you $240. I will dismiss upon payment. And I'll dismiss the other matters today. What do you, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room and speak to Mr. Baughman, all right?
Okay.
Join the room, please.
Your Honor, sorry, I don't want to bother you. Did you get my email? This is Gilbert Gary.
No.
I sent it 2 times, Your Honor. I'm sorry, yeah.
What do you want me to do?
It's not your fault, sorry. I sent it 2 times.
I got the other gentleman's email right away with the same thing. I'm thinking you need to look at your email and you need to pay attention to how you wrote my email address down. Because I'm thinking you got the email address written wrong. I'll repopulate it in the chat so you can send it again. But you make sure you have that period in there.
Thank you.
All right, try it again.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm going to try it right now.
Your Honor,
Yes.
Ms. Dance needs a new date, not tomorrow.
I don't want him representing me anymore. I just want to reschedule the court date like I came up here to do in the first place. I do not want him to represent me anymore.
Ma'am, you really don't have a choice in that unless you go hire your own lawyer, Ms. Gantz. What's the problem?
I just don't like the way he's talking to me. I'm trying to explain something to him because he asked me a question and he is being very rude. He's telling me what to do and he getting upset with me because I don't have the registration with me. I don't have court today. I came up here to reschedule my court date. I'm trying to explain that to him and he's still talking to me crazy. Talk to me like an adult. Don't talk to me like that. I don't have my registration in my purse with me because I did not come here to have court today. I'm trying to explain that to him and he's just talking to me any kind of way. You don't have to speak to me that way. I didn't even come here to have court. I came to simply reschedule my court date. That was rude. That was beyond rude. He didn't have to talk to me that way. I don't want him to represent me anymore. I just want to reschedule the court date. That's what I came up here to do in the first place. And now everybody yelling at me and looking at me like I'm crazy because I'm not prepared. I wasn't coming to have court today. So I'm not supposed to be prepared.
All right, calm down. Nobody's looking at you like you're crazy.
You wasn't just hearing the way he was just talking to me. Everybody in the hallway could hear though, but you didn't hear how he was just speaking to me.
Ms. Gantz, let's go back on the record with this. This is Rick Jean's supposed to be here the 17th too?
No, that's the day.
Oh. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Gantz. Ms. Gantz, do you understand what you need to do?
Yes.
All right, come back on the 17th.
I can't come back on the 17th of August. I cannot come back anytime in August, to be honest.
Ms. Gantz, let me explain to you something, Ms. Gantz. Look at, stop, matter of fact, hang up the phone and come in here. Ms. Gantz, step up, please. Stand right there, that's the microphone. Listen, let me explain something to you. How this works is, I tell you when you come back, okay? Now, always hear when you have a situation and you're not able to make it. But you need to calm down a little bit. I understand you didn't, I understand you didn't have a good experience with Mr. Walling. I don't know what went on or transpired, all right? But that's how this works. All right, now, do you understand what you need to bring back?
Yes.
All right, now, what's preventing you from coming back next week?
I will come back whenever you need me to come back. I'm supposed to be driving with my mother and my little brother to drop him off at college. He's going to college, so I'm
Okay.
supposed to be dropping him off on the 17th, but you
All right.
tell me when to come back. So I'll come back when you tell me.
That's what I need to hear. I don't need to hear you just tell me, I can't come back next week, I can't come back.
You didn't
anytime.
give me a chance to explain that. All I said
All right.
was I can't come back on that day.
All right, what school is your brother going to?
Allegheny in Maryland, Cumberland, Maryland. He has
All
a
right.
full ride scholarship.
In sports, academics?
Sports, he plays basketball.
Very good, very good. All right. Tell me when you can come back, Ms. Gantz.
I will come back whenever you.
No,
If
no,
I have
we're
to
not
come back August 17th, then I won't go. I will come
No,
back.
no,
on
I
August
don't
17th.
want you to see.
I'm just trying to follow the rules. That's what you just said. You
All
said
right,
I'll come
but
back when you
listen.
tell me to. So I will come back
Listen.
when you tell me to. Give me a day, I'll come back that day. If you need me to come back tomorrow, whatever the case may be, I just want to get it over with. My experience has been terrible since I walked in the building. So if I gotta come back tomorrow, fine. Then I guess I just gotta come back tomorrow and come up with some ungodly money to pay for whatever I gotta pay for. If I gotta come back on the 17th and miss dropping my little brother off at college, my baby brother, then that's what I'll have to do. So whichever day you say, I'll be there.
All right. Miss Math is October the 5th. Good for you, Ms. Gantz.
That's fine.
You enjoy your time. October the 5th, ma'am. October the 5th. Do you know what you need to bring back?
Yes.
Have a safe trip to Maryland. Wishes your brother the best of luck, and see you back October the 5th.
Thank you. Can I go now?
Pardon me?
Can I go now?
You can go now.
Thank you.
That might be what they put that girl in Saudi Arabia in jail.
The one that would you back?
Yeah. Let's call the case.
I'm sorry, Judge. Usually my clients kind of like.
You might. The judge is on the bench today.
All right, let's go. Gregory Jeans. Gregory Jeans. Where's Gregory Jeans?
Got a bad head, that's all I got.
Yeah, some people wake up on the wrong side.
She won't be back until October, so back in.
All right. Maybe I should have put her. I tried to see. I already knew how that was going to go down, Mr. Wally. So I tried to get Mr. Boffman because he put the kid gloves on for her. Your filter is not. You know what I'm saying?
All I asked is, hey, you got a paperwork ticket. Where's the paperwork? And she said, well, it's in my car. And I said, well, that doesn't do anybody good right now. And then as you noticed, sometimes it's hard to get a word in edgewise.
It is a little hard. All right, Gregory Jeans. You have to unmute yourself, sir.
Hello, yes.
And good morning to you. This is the city of Detroit versus Gregory Laverne Jeans, case number SB 1405102, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Harry Bachman for the defendant. Sir, state your name.
Gregory Jeans.
Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Mr. Jeans, do you have valid license and insurance, sir?
No, what I do have is I had to send in a hearing request application for the Department of State. Haven't got a response back from them yet. I've been back to the Secretary of State like twice until they finally gave me these papers to fill out and send in for the Department of State. And it's got me so confused. I don't know what the problem is.
Well, maybe you need to hire a lawyer.
And I guess that will be the next step.
That should have been the first. That should have been the first one.
Well, I try to avoid that one, but now it's at the point I don't think I have a choice. I think I know you're right.
And you've got, now this is your third time back here, at least.
Yes, it is.
Let's see if they can get you some kind of offer that will not affect that process. All right, let's pass that matter, and let's wait till Madam Snyder gets in. Maybe Mr. Boffman can help you out. Go ahead.
Judge, I will text Ms. Schneider right now, and I'll have an answer back within 5 minutes.
What about Miss Bates? Miss Bates, is Miss Bates ready?
We're ready.
Are you here from Ms. Snyder today? Okay, we have Mr. Goss. Ms. Snyder's not here today.
Oh, good. Good morning, Mr. Goss.
She's what? Good morning, Mr. Buckman. All right, so he's gonna text you about Mr. Jeans. Mr. Jeans has those 3 matters, and he has filled an application out to try and resolve them. He has to do some sort of hearing. He finally got the application process ready. All right, there we go with Bishop Starks. Now listen, everybody, you got to be on your best behavior. We got Bishop Starks, and I don't tell everybody my mantra. Good morning to you, Harmony, and who? Jakayla. Good morning to you both. So I usually used to start out all the time by telling my mantra. My name is Judge Sean B. Perkins. I bring the court to the community and the classroom. So Bishop Starks helped me out with bringing his daughters here. That one wants to go into law. I don't know what Zakila wants to do yet, but we're gonna find that out. So I told them they're more than welcome to come on down. You don't need an invitation, all right? I appreciate y'all being here. Okay. So we just had one hearing on what not to do, and I had to exercise my patience with this young lady. She's a young lady, but anyway, that would have been pretty good to see. But we'll see some more. All right. So we have Mr. Jeans here, and Mr. Jeans has a hearing. So Mr. Bachman wants to speak to you about that. All right. Okay. So if you can text him or something, or call him, or put you on Zoom. What about Miss Bates?
Ms. Bates is ready.
All right, Ms. Bates, let's go back on the record with Ms. Rashawn Bates. Ms. Bates, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
The defendant is going to plead guilty pursuant to the recommendation here, Your Honor.
All right. Is that what you want to do, Ms. Bates?
Yes,
All right, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
yes,
You can put your hand down now. Get this. Ms. Bates, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
yes,
Do you understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
yes,
Do you understand, Mr. Bachman went over your other advice or rights, did he not?
yes,
Did you understand those rights?
yes,
Do you have any questions about those rights?
no,
Do you know by taking this deal, you'll give those rights up?
yes,
Has anybody offered you anything other than what we said we'll do today?
no.
All right, Ms. Bates, let me draw your attention back to May the 25th, 2023, at around 12:46 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of West Jefferson and West Grand. Did you have an occasion on that day to be in that area at that date and time now?
Did I have an occasion?
Yeah.
No,
Were you over there that date and time?
no, I didn't have nothing. No.
You weren't over there at that date and time now?
Yes, I was. Yes, I was there. I thought you said that I have a reason to be there.
Well, I'm sure you had a reason to be there.
Oh.
Didn't you?
Yes.
Do you want to tell everybody your reason, or do you want to keep that to yourself?
I was with somebody else at the wrong place, the wrong time.
All right, we're not going to get into that, ma'am. I just need to know that you were in that area at that date and time. Were you not?
Yes. Yes, I was.
What is that?
Huh?
What is that area?
That is the foot of the bridge. The
Is
park.
that a park?
Yes.
Is that a city park?
Yes, it's by the water.
All right, and what this is this is really a strict liability crime, right? All the parks close in the city of Detroit at 10 o'clock. Meaning, if you're in the park after 10 o'clock, it's game over. Now, I had an individual the other day that was homeless in the park, and that presented a problem for me, because where else would a homeless person likely go, right? So we didn't find that person, but in this basis case, she indicated that she was in the park, and from what I understand with getting the limited information, she just was chilling in the park with her friend. So based on that, Ms. Bates, I'm going to find you guilty as charged. With the stipulation of probable cause, I'm going to dismiss the other matters. Mr. Bachman? Or Mr. Wallen?
Thank you, Your Honor, for dismissing all the other matters.
All right. Stipulation of probable cause, Mr. Wallen?
I do, Your Honor.
Very well. With that stipulation, I'm going to dismiss the other matters. Ms. Bates, we said we would fine you $240. I'll dismiss it upon payment. When can you pay?
Tomorrow.
Very well. I'm going to give you until the 10th, 7 days to get that here, all right? So
Okay.
Ed and Edie did that kiosk in the city of Detroit in the space, come back on the 10th, and we'll for a review at 8:25, we'll make sure that's paid, and we will dismiss the case. I'm gonna put Mr. Light out of the courtroom, Link out of the courtroom. He appears to be driving a vehicle.
That was August the 10th.
August the 10th, that
8:25.
morning. Yeah, come back, if it's paid, we'll dismiss the case. And pay it, any give that kiosk in the city of Detroit, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it. I'm told you can upload that, did that app to your phone. There's nothing further, man. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you. Lancaster,
Yeah,
good morning to you, sir.
good morning to you.
Your Honor, can I get the breakout room with Attorney Boffman?
Ms. Banks, you're free to leave.
I'm in 2.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Javier Lancaster, case number SP 144-65191. Appearance for the record, please.
Philip X. Walling representing Mr. Lancaster.
Mr. Lancaster, can you state your name for the record, please?
Javier Lancaster.
Can you start your video, please? Good morning to you.
Okay. Oh no, my front camera don't work, but only the back camera work.
All right, well, whatever camera, we need to see your face. Turn the camera around. All right.
You see?
Good morning to you, sir. Ms. Walling, as of purposes of arraignment.
We'd ask the court to set aside any bench warrants, waive any kind of formal reading, and stand mute at this time.
All right, we'll enter not guilty on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Lancaster, do you have valid insurance?
Yeah, I can send that to you. It was in the rental car. I told him it was a rental car, but he still.
Show me some valid insurance right now. Just turn the camera around and if you have it on you.
I can email it to you.
All right, I'm gonna put my email address in the chat. Do you have it?
Yeah, he emailed it to me.
I'm gonna put my email address in the chat. We'll pass the matter until I get that valid insurance, all right?
All right.
He stays on the same street my cousin grew up on. All right, we'll pass that matter. What is this, Mr. Hunter, good morning to you. Lillian's iPhone.
It's Leilani.
Leilani, I'm sorry, ma'am. Good morning to you. What's your last name?
Lane.
Lane. This is the city of Detroit versus Leilani Lane, case number SP 1375249, counts 1 and counts 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Philip X. Walling representing Leilani Lane. State your name, please, again, Lane.
It's Leilani Lane.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Do you have a valid license, ma'am?
I have to pay the reinstatement fee. I was gonna try to do it today because I haven't had the money to actually like go pay it. So I'm trying to see if I can do it today.
All right. You want to come back?
Yes.
All right, if you bring me a valid license, Ms. Lane, I'm gonna dismiss these other 2 tickets, okay? Because I see you paid a civil infraction. When are you gonna come back, the valid license?
I can come tomorrow.
And your license will be valid?
Yes. I just have to pay the reinstatement fee because I called the Secretary of State and they told me I just have to pay the reinstatement fee. And it's a couple other fees that I have to pay, they said.
And you sure you'll have a valid license tomorrow?
Yes, I'm positive.
Very well. Come back in the morning, ma'am. If you bring a valid license, I'll dismiss the cases, all right?
Okay. Do I just come to the 36th District Court?
No, you
Or-
can just go on Zoom. I can find out whether your license is valid. Trust
Okay.
me. Ms. Mathis can do that, no problem.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Lane, have a very good best of luck.
You too. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Gary, I don't see, okay, very well. Let's call the City of Detroit versus Gilbert Gary, case number.
Yes, Your Honor.
SP 138-68641. Mr. Gary, state your name for the record, please.
First name Gilbert, last name Gary.
All right, today is the date and time set for review. I'm in receipt of the misdemeanor morality class of payment and the testing. So what I'm gonna do now, sir, is I'm gonna close this matter out under disorderly conduct, all right?
I send it to Mr. Samuel Hunter too, Your Honor.
I'm here, Your
Mr.
Honor.
Hunter, can you state your name for the record, Mr. Hunter, Officer Hunter?
Yes, sir, Your Honor. Sam Hunter, appearing on behalf of probation.
Very well. Was that Mr. Gary that you were gonna, were you appearing on behalf?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
All right, and I did send the email. You have it in your file as well?
That is correct. I have documentation showing that Mr. Gary has completed the testing as well as the misdemeanor morality class.
Very well. At this point, I'm gonna close the matter out. I appreciate it, Mr. Gary, and good to see you, Officer Hunter.
Good seeing you, Judge.
You're both free to leave.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
You as well.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Jean. Mr. Jean, Mr. Goss has that file. So I'll wait till Mr. Goss gives me the file, all right?
Okay.
Logan Cargill. Mr. Logan Cargill. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. It was muted. I'm here.
All right, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
I don't see Mr. Cargill.
He's on the.
It's Cargill.
Cargill, I'm sorry. He's on 835. Toward the middle, just a one line. City of Detroit versus Cornelius Logan Cargill, case number SP 138-54021. Appearance for the record, please.
Bill Bex Walling representing Cornelius Logan Cargill.
All right, Mr. Cargill, state your name for the record, please.
Cornelius Logan Cargill.
Is your license valid, sir?
Yes.
Run his driver's license, please. All right, stand by. All right, let's pass that matter momentarily. On the Moto G Stylus, unmute yourself and state your name, please.
Devin Lee.
Devin Lee.
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you, Mr. Lee.
Good morning.
Devin?
Yes.
11277. You were here the other day.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Mr. Bachman, please please text.
While we on the phone, can I explain something to you? While we on the phone.
Who's that?
That's what
Please text Ms. Snyder.
That's sure.
She's supposed to be looking into this. Mr. Devin Lee has been charged with high BAC. This case was adjudicated under a different name across the street. I looked up that name. It is in the system that has been adjudicated. She's supposed to be doing some research to find out and to verify that information. So give her a call, Mr. Devin Lee, and under, what is that, Brandon Lee?
Yes.
BARNDON. My dementia hasn't all the way kicked in. All right. Let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Cornelius Logan Cargile.
Yes.
I got it right that time, didn't I, Mr. Logan Cargile?
Yes, you did.
Very well. Well, very well. I'm going to dismiss the case because I got proof that Mr. Cargile has a valid driver's license. Congratulations on getting a license, sir. I'm going to dismiss you.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a great day. Good luck to you.
All right, thank you, too.
Apparently, there was some sort of adjudication in recorder's court about this case, and the judge wants to know if you had a chance to look into it.
Yes. Okay, so I didn't have
referring to me.
Cargile's case, right?
Is that referring to me, Your Honor?
No, that he was actually supposed to have been muted. I'm trying to give my guest here a teaching moment here. I didn't have to dismiss Mr. Cargile's case because now we haven't gone into the facts and circumstances of it. So Mr. Cargile was innocent until proven guilty, but at the ticket was written, they said he didn't have a valid driver's license. He was driving on a suspended license. And even I probably could have looked up his license on this date and time that he came in the beginning, because he's been back before, and we gave him an opportunity to get his license. But I could have looked it up, and it said suspended. That doesn't necessarily mean it was suspended at the time the officer said it was, right? So the officer's burden is to prove that it's suspended at that time, because he could have gotten pulled over, license was good, next day, something triggered in and it suspended his license the next day. But we didn't get into those facts and circumstances. I like to give people opportunities to rectify the situation so we don't go into the facts and circumstance. And if you bring a driver's license in, that's the reward that you get for getting your license valid. And I know looking at Mr. Cargile's record, it's been a long road, right, Mr. Cargile?
Yes, it has.
All right, so you got there, sir. There's nothing further. I appreciate you giving me that opportunity to teach these young ladies how how the system works. There's nothing further. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you, sir.
All right, thank you. I appreciate you for even giving me, the opportunity and a lot of help with getting my situation together. So thank you for that.
All right. Appreciate it, Mr. Cargal.
All right, thank you.
Have a great day. That's not this is not a trial. Geez. Yeah, no, it's just a regular pre-trial. But I'm talking about, no. Yes, you have officers sitting in the breakout.
One dead. Can I have my should I do that?
So I have besides Mr. Gilliam is here. Mr. Link is here. Is there is Eric Grice here? Is Keith Gibson here? I got Aaron Gillum is here. Is Devin Graham here? Samantha?
Bryant Lewis is here.
Who is that?
Bryant Lewis is here.
You see how they like to speak out of turn? Everybody wants to speak out of turn.
Oh, that's what that is. Oh, wow.
I'm asking,
Okay,
I'm calling particular names.
I thought I was forgotten. Okay. I'm back here in the back of the line. I'm in the back of the line.
You call Aaron Gilliam?
I called Aaron Gilliam, yeah. I'm just calling out the trials. I'm calling out the trials. I got you here. I got Sean Link here. Is Bridget O'Neill here? Is Pierre Leonard here? Is Samantha Lancourt here? And is Eric Grice and Devon Graham. That's who I have. All right. So only two of them are here. Okay. All right, let's move on.
Your Honor, did you say Deion Gibson?
Not yet.
Okay.
Your Honor, would you please forgive my interruption? I would like to speak to Mr. Gregory Jeans in the breakout room, please.
Join the room, Mr. James. All right, let's go with who's on the Moto G Stylus? Moto G Stylus 5G. There you are. Oh, that's Lee. That's Lee. That's Lee. All right. Let me get the answer to that. So let's go ahead with Ricardo Leslie.
Yes. Oh, no. The city has to. I have to talk to the city.
Where's Ricardo Leslie?
Hello.
Okay.
You,
Officer O'Connor. Officer O'Connor. Officer O'Connor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, ma'am. I have a 30-minute grace period. And it's past that. So I'm gonna dismiss your case, okay?
I've been logged in on my phone. I called your office, but I couldn't get on through Zoom.
What name were you on?
I was just on through my phone through like the where you call in.
What time? What phone number?
It was 517
Yeah.
917
What time did you log on?
at 9.
Very well. All right. Put you in the breakout room.
Okay, perfect.
Sean Link, he's here. All right. Mr. Link, there's no driving while you're in my courtroom. So already you signed in I see you shirtless, putting your clothes on. I see you driving. All right.
Apologize about that, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna put my email address in the chat, Mr. Lancaster. Again. Take a screenshot of that, please. Ricardo Leslie, is Ricardo Leslie here? All right, let's move on to Lisa G. Lisa G. She was just here a second ago. We're losing. That gets you to Dion Gibson.
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
City of Detroit and the state of Michigan versus Dion Gibson, case numbers SP 106-5409, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 11-47930, count 1. SP 11-47933, counts 1 and counts 2. Are you Dion Lamar Gibson Jr.? Gibson Jr.?
Yes, sir.
SP 1296018, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1384792, counts 1 and counts 2. SX 3653410, counts 1. SX 3895699, counts 1 and let's call 15-5447761 into the record. Appearance for the record, please.
Philip X. Walling representing Dion Gibson.
Mr. Gibson, state your name for the record, please.
Dion Lamar Gibson, Jr.
Today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, Counselor.
Your Honor, at this time, I'd ask the court to recall all of the bench warrants, and we'd waive any kind of formal reading and stand mute, please.
All right, I'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. And I'm going to take a minute to explain to the young ladies what's going on now. Right now, Mr. Gibson comes in, he had warrants for his arrest. It's an arraignment process, meaning that you has an opportunity, although Mr. Walling waived that opportunity, for me to read all the charges and the maximum possible penalties that Mr. Gibson has been charged with. In these cases, pretty much Mr. Gibson knows he's got traffic warrants out. He doesn't necessarily need to hear all of that. He's here to try to resolve those matters, but that's what the arraignment is for. And the arraignment is for me to give an opportunity to set a bond. And now we've gone to $0 bonds. So he doesn't have to put any money up to gain his freedom. All right. But I have the discretion to, if I've looked at the record now I would have to make a record on why I gave a bond. And I would have to support that on the record for somebody else who may a higher court that may review my bond. So that's the rule now. All right. So and another thing, this is a teaching moment. This is another thing, teaching moment. The worst thing you can do is not coming to court. All right, that's the worst thing you can do. And this tells me that Mr. Gibson, that is one of the elements of bond. That tells me that Mr. Gibson is habitually disregards the order of the court. That's one of the elements. So, enter not guilty plea on this behalf, give a $0 bond. Mr. Gibson, do you have you ever had a valid license, sir?
I have.
I see a reinstatement fee.
For some time though.
Pardon me?
I have had a valid driver's license has been suspended for some time though.
Oh, I know it has. I'm sure it has.
Yeah.
You didn't hear me say that you habitually disregard the court's orders and stuff?
I heard you.
Was I not speaking the truth?
You was.
All right, so you have $45, sir?
Yes.
You have an ink pen.
Yes, sir.
Write this case number down. Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
SP 129601 83. SP 12960183. Come down to the courthouse. Pay $45 reinstatement fee up front. I don't know if you have any tickets in any other jurisdictions, but that will, in 48 to 72 hours of clearance, will be sent to the Secretary of State. Hopefully that'll get you a valid driver's license. I'm going to set a pretrial in this matter on October the 9th, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. We'll get you an offer then, sir, or set a trial date. If you don't have any further questions, have a very good day. Best of luck to you. Go ahead, Mr. Hall.
I would like to add something for Mr. Gibson. When you go to the Secretary of State, please, and they do not give you, a license or a letter saying your license is in the mail, get something in writing from the Secretary of State. That way the lawyers we're all talking on the same page. If you please, Mr. Gibson.
Will do.
Thank you.
All right. They should give you a printout telling you everything that's affecting your license, sir. So if there's nothing further, October the 9th, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. Good luck to you. Hopefully you can get a valid license. All right.
Appreciate you, John. Thank you.
Have a very good day. Good luck to you.
As you see, Your Honor, I try and give helpful information, and like poor Miss Cargill wasn't about to listen to it.
Oh, I know you give very good information. You're one of the best. But I could say some people don't want to receive the information. Some people, we ought to understand too, that coming to court is not somebody's first thing they want to do when they wake up in the morning, right? So it's not a, and then having the pressures of having 93 days in jail over your head is no fun either. So I realize that, but also some people just, some people you can't help.
I put it a little more colorfully than that, Your Honor, but yes.
Yeah. All right, what are we gonna do? Mr. Jeans is still talking. Let's go down to Motorola G. That's the gentleman's name in the lobby that wanted to, not you, Mr. Devin Lee, the gentleman in the lobby that wanted to jump the line. There he is. He's outside now.
Yeah.
What's your name, sir?
Bryant Lewis.
Bryant Lewis. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Yeah.
Call the case.
Brian Lewis, show cause.
The second page, yeah. City of Detroit versus Brian Lewis, case number SP143-1056, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Swalling representing Mr. Lewis.
Okay.
Mr. Lewis, state your name for the record.
Gregory Jeans.
Brian Lewis.
All right, Mr. Lewis, do you have, as for purposes of show cause, Counselor, go ahead.
We'd ask
Yeah.
that you set aside any warrants, Your Honor. We'd waive any kind of formal reading with Mr. Lewis and stand mute.
Well, enter a not guilty plea in your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Lewis, do you have valid, don't go anywhere, you got valid registration and insurance?
Yes, I do.
You want to show it on the camera, or you want to bring it up here to the courtroom?
Well, I guess I can bring it up to the courtroom.
Very well. It's like Burger King, Mr. Lewis. You have it your way.
All right. That sounds good.
So you want to bring it up, or you want to show it on the camera?
I can bring it up. I guess I can bring it up.
Very well.
Because
No, you don't have to tell us why. Just bring it up. It's like flying a plane when you're on a plane. Don't wake me up and tell me to land in the plane. Just land the plane.
beam me right up. I'll be right there.
All right. I tell you what, they keep it hot in here, don't they? It's nuts.
They promised us yesterday we was gonna have
It was coming in kind of cool. Lisa G. Is Lisa G there?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, ma'am. What is your name?
Good morning. Lisa Green.
Lisa Green. You go by Lisa G, right?
Yes.
Can I throw it away?
Lisa Michelle Green?
No, I'll throw it away.
Yes.
I'll throw it away. All right.
I can say that.
Judge, you have someone in the waiting?
No.
You said you didn't have anybody in the waiting room. Did you reconnect? Okay, thank you.
It's the city of Detroit versus Lisa Green, Lisa Michelle Green. Case number SP101-2911, counts 1 and counts 2. SP102-2514, counts 1 and counts 2. And SP9476391. Appearance for the record, please.
So you never connected.
Bill Balling representing Lisa Green.
Ms. Green, can you state your name for the record, please?
Lisa Green.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Do you have a valid license, Ms. Green?
I do not. It took me a little while to pay off some of the tickets that I owed. So I paid a little bit over $2,500, and I was able to get a permit. So that's all I have right now is a permit. And I guess excuse me?
Runner license. What about registration and insurance, Ms. Green?
So I went back to Secretary of State the other day. They lifted a hold off my registration. So I plan to go back in the next couple of weeks to get registration.
So the short answer is no. And can I have some more time?
Well, yes, I do need more time. Like I said, I wasn't able to. I'm not working right now. It just took me a while to even come up with that $3,000 to pay those tickets. But I just need a little bit more time. And they told me I needed to wait 30 days anyway to get the license. So I need time anyway.
Ms. Green, take a breath. Would you like to do community service?
No.
Well, well, we haven't gotten to that point yet.
No, I thought maybe I'd ask.
Yeah, that was Ms. Green. Why don't you like to do community service?
Well, I did community service before, so I just don't want to do it again.
Why?
I'm not sure. I have my youngest son. He's he's autistic, and I just need to be at home more with my kid. This whole case just took a lot out of me. So me doing the community service, it just took a lot out of me. I mean, I don't mind. I just don't want to. You know, it's not something I want to do.
I'm not gonna order you to do community service. I just want to know your position on community service. It's like people, they need people like yourself. I went to the soup kitchen the other day, and there's one of the more gratifying things that I do is just to be able to.
No, I would agree with the kitchen as well.
Huh?
I said I would agree. I did the soup kitchen as well.
I mean, you know, it's like so, Ms. Green, I see a valid license. I need registration and insurance. Or insurance. Do you have insurance on your vehicle?
I do not.
All right, can you, are you gonna have some insurance by the time you come back in here next time? October the 9th?
I can try. Well, first of all, my car possessed valid insurance for the car.
Say that again.
If like my car is not running right now at all, so do you still want me to possess valid insurance for that car, or just like registration?
Well, you want to pay $240?
I mean, you wanted me to get the license. I got the license.
Right. You want to pay $240? We'll dismiss the case, all of them.
License. Okay.
So do you want to do that and get it over with, or do you want to wait until October the 9th and you get your car running, get some valid insurance, and I'll dismiss all of them then? Or do you want to pay $240 and get it done today?
You can get me to October 9th. I'll try to have my insurance and everything for my car together.
All right, I was gonna dismiss the driver's license suspended tickets because you provided valid documentation, but you have 2 no insurance tickets as well. So I'll give you a pre-trial date on October the 9th, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. All right, get some valid insurance, ma'am. Okay. I'd rather see that $240 go to some valid insurance and get your car fixed than that way you can put that money toward that, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Best of luck to you, ma'am. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
You too. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. He just wanted to come up here. Mr. Brian Lewis just wanted to come up here and be a part of the show. And step up, Mr. Lewis. We're gonna give him this moment of fame. Oh, wow. All right, back on the record with Mr. Lewis. All right. I'm satisfied with the documentation, Mr. Lewis. I'm going to dismiss both the cases for providing valid documentation.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Have a very good luck day.
You know,
No. Okay. No, he wants the first thing smoking out of here, though. Yeah. Have a good day. Now, let's see what Lancaster is. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Javier Lancaster. Mr. Lancaster has provided valid documentation. I'm going to dismiss your case as well. All right, Mr. Lancaster.
Thank you.
Nothing further, sir. Have a very good day. Good luck to you.
You too. Thank you.
That's good to know. It's good to know. Mr. Structure. All right. We're getting close to the end. Ricardo Leslie.
Your Honor, good morning.
Good morning to you, sir. Where's Mr. Jeans? What happened to Jeans? Where's Jeans?
We're ready to give a plea on that case, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gregory Laverne Jeans. Mr. Jeans, giving you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, I'm really thankful to Corporation Counsel for his offer that the defendant would plead guilty here to one count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, with the balance of the cases to be dismissed here.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Jeans?
Yes, sir, it is.
All right. Can you raise your right hand, please?
Yes.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right. You can put your hand down. It's another opportunity, teaching moment for y'all. Oh, they're talking in class. This is Mr. Jeans has an issue with his license. I haven't seen it, but from what I understand or what I surmise is that Mr. Jeans' license is revoked. And a revoked license means that you're gonna have to go to the Secretary of State and you're gonna have to do and jump through a lot of different hoops. One of the things that I know, and everybody on here knows as far as the lawyers for sure, is that if you go to the Secretary of State asking for them to give you a valid license once it's revoked, the things they're gonna look at is saying, well, have you been driving? And if he gets an abstraction on his license, the general offer is a failure to display. Mr. Boffman was able to secure a much more favorable offer for Mr. Jeans through his negotiations with the city attorney's office in allowing. That's still a misdemeanor, punishable by 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. Same $240 fine, but it does not abstract to the Secretary of State. So now he can go to the Secretary of State as if he's never been driving before. That's the benefit of that. So you understand, sir, that the maximum possible penalty is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, I do.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, I do.
Mr. Boffman went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, he did.
And you understood those rights?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No, no question.
You understand you'll be giving up those rights once you take the deal?
Yes, I do.
Has anybody argued you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Mr. Jeans, I'm going to draw your attention back to November the 8th, 2022 at around 5:30 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of 8 Miles and Regent Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter Detroit Police Department?
Yes, I did.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, I was.
And in that operation of that motor vehicle, sir, did that officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, he did.
You were unable to do so, correct?
Correct.
Why is that?
I didn't have a driver's license.
Very well. I'm going to find you guilty of the amended count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Stipulation of probable cause. I'll dismiss the other two matters.
Thank you, Your Honor. So stipulated.
And Mr. Jeans, I'm going to set a review date. When can you pay this?
Well, how much is the fine again?
$240. I'll dismiss upon payment. When can you pay it?
Next week.
What day are you going to come back?
Friday would be fine.
I'll come back August the 11th, 2023 at 8:25. You have it paid. We'll get you in and out of here. We'll dismiss the case. Pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone. Those are the two best ways I can tell you how to pay that. All right, sir?
Okay.
If there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day. Best of luck to you and good luck to you on that driver's license hearing.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Very well. This is the city of Detroit versus Ricardo David Leslie. Case number SP 145-7529, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Ricardo Leslie. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, Ms. Leslie. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Good morning, Mr. Leslie.
Good morning.
Mr. Link, hold on, let me go off the record momentarily. Mr. Link, I'm gonna put you in the breakout room with Mr. Walling. Mr. Walling, Mr. Link's offer is gonna be pleading to the amended count of disorderly conduct, $240 fine. Misdemeanor morality class, HIV, STD testing, which results will be private to him. Join the room, Mr. Link, speak to Mr. Walling, Officer O'Connor is here. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Leslie. Mr. Leslie, do you have valid registration and insurance, sir? Let's see what you have. He was ready for that. All right, let's see. No, it's still okay. Let's see what that. Let's see what you have insurance. Very well, very prepared. With that, sir, I'm going to dismiss the case for providing valid documentation. If there's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you, sir.
You as well, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. On the iPhone, the gentleman in his work shirt, what's your name, sir? All right. He didn't respond. He's on, he doesn't have his, Aaron Gilliam.
Yeah, Aaron Gilliam.
Yes, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
Well, let's see, what we haven't had an offer, Mr. Goss.
Your Honor, I have that offer, Mr. Gilliam, and we can thank the third officer.
Let's put it on the record.
Yes, sir.
City of Detroit versus Aaron Lewis Gilliam, case number SP 1405221, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Harry Bachman, for the defendant. Sir, would you state your name, Mr. Gilliam?
Aaron Gilliam.
Thank you, Judge. This matter is set for trial. The good officer has appeared and has extended a courtesy to Mr. Gilliam, and if he pleads to count 2, the expired plate, that's 0 points, and does an abstract to the Secretary of State record, I think that's a civil infraction responsible to that the other 2 counts would be dismissed here.
All right. Is that what you want to do, Mr. Gilliam?
The plates was the only thing I was there for. You told me I didn't have license, and I had license. You told me my Michigan license. You told me my Michigan license was suspended, and I have Ohio license. I'm not even a Michigan resident.
That's being dismissed, sir.
Mr. Gilliam, here's the deal. Yeah. Plead as charged, responsible. It's not even a guilty plea, it's a civil infraction. It doesn't abstract to anything. $145 fine will dismiss the other two charges. You want to take that deal?
That's cool.
All right, expired plate, stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea, Counselor.
Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated, and I stipulate the probable cause as to the matters being dismissed. Thank you.
I'm going to find Mr. Gilliam responsible as to the expired plate, $145. I'm dismissing the other 2 charges. When can you pay it, Mr. Gilliam?
Give me a couple weeks.
Couple weeks. I'm gonna give you to the 17th, 2023. Make sure you pay it. Pay it in any DivDac kiosk in the city of Detroit, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it. Officer Hill, can you put your appearance on the record for Mr. Aaron Gilliam?
Police Officer William Hill, badge 3756, Detroit Police Department.
All right. Good morning to you. All right, Mr. Gilliam. If there's nothing further, sir, pay it in any DivDac kiosk in the city of Detroit, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person, all right? They were told you can upload that DivDac app to your phone too.
Okay.
Okay? Have a great day, sir. Best of luck to you.
Yes, sir.
All right, on the iPhone 2, the young lady that's riding in the car, Unmute yourself, please.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning. What's your name, ma'am?
Bridget O'Neill.
Bridget O'Neill. Mr. Goss, are you there? Text Mr. Goss, tell him Miss Bridget O'Neill's been here. I just didn't get her name and checked in. Tell him to get Mr. Officer Baker back in here.
Understood.
What about Mr. Lee? What did Ms. Snyder say about Mr. Lee?
Let me get that text message up, Your Honor. She said specifically.
And then Tierra. Unmute yourself, please, ma'am.
Hi, Judge. Good morning.
Very well. Good morning. What is your last name?
It's Lewis, Lewis.
Lewis.
Yeah, so I couldn't remember if my court hearing was today or the
On the 8th. Danae Lewis?
yes.
You're on the 8th. On next week.
And then okay, and then I also
That's on Tuesday.
okay, and I also couldn't remember what was the name of the class you had advised me to take.
I'm gonna put you in the chat. I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Okay.
You didn't write nothing down, did you?
I did, but I was at work the same time like I am now. I work Monday through Friday.
Well, you got take a screenshot of it.
I'm about to right now. I had to put my son in the hospital, so all the paperwork that I did have that day.
I'm sorry to hear that. Is your son okay?
He's still in the hospital.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. We're gonna be praying for his speedy recovery, all right?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I don't know what any more difficult time than it is than that for someone having their kid in the hospital.
Well, my son battles mental health issues, so
it doesn't matter what he's battling, and I pray for that. It's still a difficult time. I see a lot of homeless people, and I know that's a very difficult time. I think that having your child being sick is probably more difficult than being homeless. I would think.
Definitely an understatement, but thank you. I appreciate it. I will see you guys next week. Thank you again.
All right, stuff is in the chat. Take a picture of it, ma'am. I'll see you back Tuesday, and we'll continue to pray for your child. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. The iPhone never connected. Where's Mr. Goss? All right. Any questions?
For me, Your Honor?
No, we have to wait. I'm gonna get Officer Baker back in here. It's allowing. Let me put you in a breakout room with Mr. Kaufman. It's an allowing. The offer's gonna be pleading to be allowing straight up $240 fine. We'll dismiss the other matter, but Mr. Kaufman can see. I'll give him an opportunity to see if Mr. Baker can make a case. I don't know. Join the room, speak to Mr. Boffman, and then have a private conversation with him, all right?
All right, thank you.
He needs to connect, you need to connect your audio, sir. What's that name of that on his shirt there? Dwayne. Dwayne. You say what? I don't know. Yes, probably so. You need to connect your audio. There, did he connect it? No, not yet.
We're ready on Ms. O'Neill.
She doesn't want to see if the officer's gonna come back.
Sorry, I was just sending that message to Dante. I didn't get to do that.
And send him and let him know I want him back in here as well. I know he's got a couple of courtrooms up there. What's happening with Mr. Lee? On that.
Oh, yeah. So there is something to report on Mr. Lee. Corporation Counsel indicated that it was her impression that the court was going to contact Frank Murphy Hall of Justice and research that case.
Okay.
I have done that, Your Honor. I have looked that up and can report that the defendant previously pled guilty to OWI 3rd.
Well, I indicated we did what we did. We looked at the ROA and stuff.
Before Judge
I was giving her an opportunity to look it up. Let's call over there to what was that, Bradley Cobb?
Judge Cobb, Your Honor, he's due to be sentenced on July 12th at 9 a.m.
All right, let me do something.
And Miss O'Neill.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. Okay. Stand by, man.
Good morning to you, Madam Clerk. This is Judge Sean Perkins over here at 36th District. Good morning, Judge Perkins. Hey, how are you? What's your name? Hey, how are you doing, Miss Dawson? I have a Mr. Brandon Lee. Well, let's say Devin Lee, AKA Brandon Lee. And he has a high VAC. I've confirmed that the Brandon Lee has taken a plea over there. I have a register of action. I need a case number. I'm sorry, do you have a second? I apologize. Sure. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Whenever you're ready. Great. 3-000-545-01. Yeah. I have him listed as a Devin Lee. Do you have an AKA Devin Lee? I also have his last name. And all the dates and times are the same. This case came to me as well as went to, so the misdemeanor IVAC was adjudicated as well?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna take that as it should be okay. We just had the different name. He let us know that ahead of time. I have a false address.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I did say. Legal name is definitely.
Very well.
Charge.
All right, Madam Clerk, I really appreciate that. I'm sorry to bother you.
Oh, no, not a problem, Judge.
All right, thank you so much. Tell Mr. Cobb, Judge Cobb, I said hello.
I sure will, Judge.
All right, bye-bye. All right, let's go on, let's call the case, sis. This is the city of Detroit versus Devin Lee. Case numbers SP 136-45011, SP 138-35, strike that, SP 138-34531, SP 1413503, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 147-87681, SP 147-87681, counts 2 and counts 3. SP 147-88131, SP 147-88132, and Z80884451. Appearance for the record, please.
Morning, Harry Baughman for the defendant. State your name, please. Your Honor, who is the defendant?
Devin Lee.
Thank you. Your Honor, there seems to be an indication that the defendant had the instant case adjudicated in Frank Murphy before the Honorable Bradley Cobb, and is currently on probation. He was sentenced on July 11th for a plea given to an original charge of operating while impaired, third offense with a high BAC. That being the case, in order to avoid double jeopardy here, I'm sorry. Am I wrong?
He wasn't convicted of operating third. This actually comes to Third Circuit as a related weapons issue, correct, Mr. Lee?
Yes.
All right,
I
so
stand correct.
that's how that case ran along. It ran along with the weapons issue. I do have confirmation that case was adjudicated. Therefore, we're going to dismiss this case.
Thank you. Stipulate the probable cause. Please stop.
All right. Now, what about these other cases, Mr. Lee? What are you going to do? Do you have a valid license, registration, and insurance?
I had a valid license before. That's what you had me come back for today. So because of the case, so I can get my license back. They were suspended because of this case, because they said I missed the court date, but I didn't know I had one.
All right, this case is going to be dismissed. Let's set a trial date for all these other matters. I'm going to give you on November the 6th, 2023. That'll give you time to sort out what's going on with your license. And then we'll figure it out at that point. Now this case is dismissed. See if you can get a valid license. Trial dates on November the 6th, 2023 with the other cases, all right?
I have a question.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Ms. Williams Law, go ahead.
I just want to know which case is being dismissed.
The Z808 8451. Okay.
I have a question.
What's your question, Mr. Lee?
will I still be responsible for the $45 reinstatement fee because of y'all clerical error?
I don't know how it's our clerical error, but if it is, I'll waive reinstatement fee.
So what I gotta,
we're not going to debate it. We're not going to get into it. I'll wait.
so can y'all send the information back over to the Secretary of State? When y'all do that, I have a valid
Yeah,
license.
it will be. So wait 48 to 72 hours.
Okay.
All right. And if some problem, give us a call. You know how to find us.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate you.
All right. If there's nothing further, Mr. Lee, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Oh, you said October, what day? Give me the November
the 6th, 2023 at 9 a.m.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. What about Artez Baker? Can you get him back in here? She's been in here. But she didn't. But I didn't have her name and she was muted. I just had her down as iPhone 2. Let's get him back right quick. All right, this is City of Detroit. Well, we'll see. If I'm going to bring back, what's Miss what's Miss isn't allowing. So what does Miss O'Neill want to do? Let's do this. Let's get Mr. Link out of here. This is the City of Detroit versus Sean L. Link. Case number U63177022. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, my name is Philip X. Walling, 259, representing Sean Link. State your name, sir. Mr. Link, state your name.
Link. Sean Link.
All right. Good morning to you, sir. Officer O'Connor, can you put your appearance on the record, please? Officer O'Connor?
Yes, Your Honor, can you hear me? I've been having technical difficulties all morning.
Yeah, I can hear you. State your name for the record, please.
Yep, Officer Rihanna O'Connor,
The badge number and department, please.
3805 Detroit Police Department.
Very well. Today is the date and time set for a trial in the matter. After giving you an opportunity to speak with your counsel, Mr. Link, what does your client want to do, Mr. Wallen?
Your Honor, at this time, my client will be tendering a plea of guilty to the amended charge of disorderly conduct pursuant to the people's recommendation.
Okay. Is that what you want to do, Mr. Link?
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Or you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days? No, strike that. 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines.
Yes, sir.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Do you understand Mr. Walling went over your other advice or rights, did he not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
Do you understand by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what we said we'll do today?
No.
All right, Mr. O'Neill, let me draw your attention back to August the 26th, 2022, at around 12:26 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of McNichols and Woodbine, sir. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Excuse me, repeat that.
On August the 26th, 2022, around 12:26 in the areas of McNichols and Woodbine, did you come in contact with the Detroit Police Department on that day?
Yes.
did you do something that would affect the peace and good order of the community, sir?
Yes, I made an offer to somebody I didn't know was a cop.
All right, well, he said that I was trying to have you not put that on the record, sir, but
It's okay,
I find
Judge.
your client guilty of the admitted charge of disorderly conduct. $240 fine. That's gonna be a misdemeanor morality course. And HIV STD testing results will be private to you. I'm gonna put you in contact with probation. I'll refer this to probation just so that they can give you places that you can go to get those things done. I'm gonna fine you $240, and I'm gonna have you back in 30 days to have all that done. If you have that done in 30 days, then we'll close the matter out. Can I get a good phone number from you, sir?
248-914-0803.
And I'm gonna give you the number to probation. They should contact you, but just in case.
Let me get a pen here. Have a seat.
He's not gonna rewrite it. I thought, now, what about,
No.
one other gentleman, oh, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. He's been on, he never came. So, all right, 313 965 3414. That's the number to probation. They should call you. I'm referring that to probation, and that's just so that they can give you places to get the testing done. You can go to your doctor to get the testing done. The results are going to be private to you. But at misdemeanor morality class, they have places where you can go. Pay $240 by the time you come back, get those classes and stuff done. We'll close the matter out. Pay it at any DivDad kiosk in the city of Detroit, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it. If you don't have any further questions, sir, have a very good day. Best of luck to you. All right.
Judge, there is something.
Hold on.
Thank you, Mr. Link. Judge, there is something I need to put on the record. This is a very good segue. I have an order pending in your court. And had I had that order signed, sealed, and delivered, I would have had a much different conversation with Mr. Link. I need the transcript, Ms. Williams-Law, so I can prepare that order.
Well, I hope the conversation, I don't know what the conversation was, but keep in mind, my order would not have allowed a dismissal of this case per se. It would just have removed the mandatory 45 days.
And that's a lot, Your Honor.
I would agree. All right.
Now,
so,
Ms. Williams-Law, I'm going to be back in front of Judge Perkins on the 10th, 1 week from today. Can I have that the April 10th transcript by then, please?
Yes, you can, Mr. Walling. I've had to, this is an interesting case, the preemption. I've had to play law clerk locating information for this based on what was said in the record. But yes, you can't have it by the 10th. I appreciate you giving me that date.
Okay, thank you so much. And I'm going to mark it in ink on my calendar. Transcript should be ready.
Fine.
all right, Mr. Link, be safe. You don't have any further questions. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you. And Officer O'Connor, it's very good. First time I've had you in my court. I know that you had a lot of technical difficulties, but you know now that, and you were here on time, but I have a half-hour grace period. If the cases are, if the officer's not here, by that time, then I issue dismissals, but very good seeing you, and you be safe out there as well, all right?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. You too.
Thank you. All right. Now, let's call the city of Detroit versus Bridget. And what is it, Antoinette O'Neill?
Yes.
Case number SP 1416134, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance to the record, please.
Well, I spoke with the attorney. I don't know where he is. We were trying to see if we can get another court date.
No, well, it's not going to be necessary. Put your appearance on the record, Mr. Waller.
Philip X. Walling representing this defendant.
All right, today is the date and time set for trial. I did have Officer Baker here. The city attorney got in contact with Officer Baker, and Officer Baker is willing to dismiss the matters.
Well, if Officer Baker wants to dismiss it, I don't have an objection. How about you, ma'am?
No, sir.
All right, if there's nothing further, I appreciate your patience, Ms. O'Neill. Have a very good day. You still owe the court $210 from an old blocking traffic ticket. I just want to let you know that, all right?
Okay, I'll get on that. Thank you. Have a
great
great
day, man. Good luck to you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Antoinette O'Neill, you said?
Antoinette, ANTANETTE. It's on the bottom of 9 o'clock. Last person.
Thank you.
Usuario de Zoom. And then the gentleman, you got to connect. You got to connect audio. Can you send them that, put that paper up there? He's connecting. Very well. Which name? Is this Dwayne Osley?
Yeah.
Okay, very well. You weren't connected to the city of Detroit versus Dwayne Leangelo Osley, case number SP 103-29111, SP 108-60771, SP 109, strike that, SP 108-60791, SP 1305900, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1423854, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1428259, counts 1, 2, and 3. 204888881, 204888891. Appearance for the record, please.
Dwayne Osley representing Mr. Osley.
You say what?
State your name, sir.
Dwayne Osley.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Mr. Osley, you didn't pay this civil infraction of $258 to get your license back.
All right, but I was gonna pay it this week.
All right. We already discussed this, right?
Yeah, but you said you was gonna arraign me on all the tickets.
All right, I'm arraigning you on all of them now. All of them are going to be arraigned. This SP 8939992 is going to have to be paid. It's $258.
Okay.
So when can you pay it?
Next week.
Next week, what day?
Thursday.
All right, Thursday next week, that's the 10th.
Right.
After that, I want you to go wait until like Tuesday, the 15th, or sometime very close after that, to the Secretary of State. Come on back on Thursday of the 17th, and let's see what kind of progress you made, all right?
Okay.
Make sure you connect to audio next time, because you would have been out of here a lot quicker had you done so, all right?
Right.
All right, I'm gonna set a pre-trial 8/15/2023, come back then, pay that $258 and at least go to the Secretary of State, wait 48 to 72 hours to go to the Secretary of State. Go to the Secretary of State on the 15th or the 16th, and then on the 17th, come back in and let us know whether you can get a license, whether you could do something, and then we could see how to proceed from there, all right?
Okay.
Your
All
Honor,
right, yes.
so you said 2 dates, so then just clarifying that the pre-trial is Thursday the 17th?
Thursday the 17th. I think you got it down, Mr. Osley. You got to write this stuff down.
I got it down.
You got a photographic memory, huh?
Yeah, I got it down. If I don't got it down, I'm gonna call in.
So, all right, 8/17, I'll see you back. Hopefully you can get a valid license, or at least you can start the process, all right? But you should be able to come tell us what's going on after that. I know this 258 is gonna affect your license for the rest of your life if you don't pay that.
And I got one more question though. When I came to 36 district like a couple days ago, they told me like I had a whole lot of other tickets I had to pay.
Just take care of 258, please.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
And then come back, and then go to the Secretary of State by that Tuesday or Wednesday, and then come back Thursday. And if you come back, if you actually go to the Secretary of State, everybody say, Judge, I called down there. No, go into the Secretary of State office. They can give you a printout, and they can tell you everything that's affecting your license.
Yeah. They give me one every
Get
time.
that printout. I guarantee you, if you got that printout today, that 258 would be holding your license up. But I don't know about anything else. It may be something else on there, but I guarantee you that. So you have to take care of that first.
Okay.
All right, any further questions, sir?
No, sir.
Have a very good day. Best of luck to you, all right?
Yeah.
All right. Usuario de Zoom. Necesito interpreter.
I'm guessing that's not his name, Your Honor.
Hola,
No, it's not.
señor. ¿Qué onda? Señor.
Hola, señor. Hola, señor.
Señor.
I'll throw my Spanish in, but it's dos cerveza, por favor.
Do we have any Spanish names on the docket? Let's see.
All right. Any questions? What?
Don't you speak Spanish? And I'm saying, how would you?
Let's go. Come on, let's do it. And then I was correct. I do my Duolingo every single morning. So I'm trying to get it down. But he's not paying attention. That's what it is.
He can't hear.
He can hear. He can hear. He's got audio on. I can see that he has audio now. Sometimes see when you see that with this line through it. Yes. Hola, señor. Buenos dias. Hola, señor. ¿Cómo se llama usted? Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Very good.
Excellent. ¿Cuál es su nombre, señor?
I'm gonna ask him to unmute himself. So now I can send, I'm sending that prompt. Maybe he'll see that. So, what do you think? You said you want to be in the law?
Yeah.
You're gonna be the next person to take my seat over?
Oh, if it were only that easy.
And what do you want to be? Do you know? Say what? My wife does hair. My wife does hair. So we got.
She did this.
Yep. You may have to find soon another person to do your practice on because your dad's gonna be like me. No, he's gotta have the hair. I don't. You can't practice on me anymore.
Señor, ¿eres Arturo Givan? I don't think he can even hear us.
Well, I sent him.
need to turn his volume.
Would he be Angel Negron?
No, he's already Negron. He's already come to Don.
Wave your hand at.
He's
We ain't looking now.
drinking his soda.
Señor, ¿me escuchas? ¿Me escuchas?
What's that?
Hola, señor, ¿qué tal? ¿Me escuchas? Hola, hola.
Put the phone number up, Mrs.
You make me go.
Oh, his device is slow.
Kick him out, maybe he'll come back.
Yeah, I'll do that. Good idea.
That normally works.
It does, it does. Especially now, he's looking straight at his screen. I certainly appreciate you guys coming down.
I enjoy, seeing this the other side.
I hope you learned something. I mean, we went through, mostly the trials, right? You didn't see a trial, but most of the time that they take a plea to the thing. Sometimes the attorneys want to just procedurally try to get the case dismissed, to see if the officer shows up, and they take that chance to do that. Some judges don't allow you to take a deal to an amended count on the trial day. I kind of consider that kind of like trial penalty almost, by exercising that. Plus, a lot of times the city attorney, even when not necessarily in my practice, when I practice law, even when it was said, it was always kind of given anyway. It's kind of like discouraging you to do that. So, but we don't do that in here. We'll let them take the deal. So we had 3 people showed up for trials. The other people will be cases, meaning that the warrant will be put out for their arrest. But then they'll have that $0 bond. So more than likely, they won't even go to jail on that. The officer will just let them know that they have a case out there, and that they need to present themselves.
I was telling her about the importance of them having a valid license. What ramifications of not having one.
So here's the deal, and that's very good. A valid license. So you have these situations where a lot of these people come in, either never had a valid license before, or their license has been suspended. If you get 2 moving violations and you don't have a license, your license is suspended for 2 years. So you won't even be eligible for a license. It's obvious moving violations, running a red light, or running or speeding. But the much less obvious moving violations, which are considered moving violations, is the typical offer on a driving while license suspended from the city attorney is failure to display. That failure to display abstracts to the Secretary of State, meaning the Secretary of State knows that you were driving and you failed to display, and typically that's just there to say, hey, I left my wallet at home. So they admitted to that, but that's considered a moving violation. And then the other one that nobody really knows, if that no valid insurance, that's also considered a moving violation. So that's the lobbyists of the insurance companies that have gotten to that position. Just like the gentleman that just left, he has a civil infraction insurance from years ago. I don't set those aside. Anything pandemic and to the date, I'll set those aside. But I don't set something aside that he hasn't taken care of in 15 or 7 years. But if you have a no civil infraction, and in October 1st, 2021, the Michigan legislator and the Secretary of State have basically disregarded any reinstatement fees. You may still owe the 36th District Court or any other courts that $45 reinstatement fee to get the clearance, but the Secretary of State has disregarded those, and people can go get a license, except for that no proof of insurance civil infraction. I don't care how old that is, you're gonna have to take care of that in order to get a license. Anything else, October 1st, 2021 and beyond, they basically, you still owe 36 district courts. Some people come in, Judge, I got my license. They gave you one because the legislator has done something they haven't done before, but you still owe the 36 district court that money.
Pay the fees and get some insurance.
And then really, then the other portion of it is, even if you don't have that, come to court. Because if you come to court, the lawyers here, the judge in any particular court, they're gonna make a resolution that you probably will be surprised at. You know, also I tell people when I go out and speak, that civil infraction of running a red light, you pay that red light ticket. If you read the back of the ticket, it tells you you're automatically admitting responsibility. And running a red light is 3 points on your driver's license. The insurance company is going to have a field day with your rates once they see those 3 points on there. Come to court, because a lot of times a red light ticket can be resolved with a blocking traffic. You pay the $175. It doesn't get any points. The Secretary of State never knows anything about it. So those are little things. I think that's going to do